Hey everybody, welcome back to the CSBS. This is your co-host Coach, and today I'm joined by Duracell and Adam Trout.
Oh, hello.
Well, hello guys.
How are y'all doing today?
We're doing things a little differently.
Yes, we are.
How'd that feel?
It felt
Like driving a
Yeah,
starship?
you're taking all the power from us.
yeah.
Always doing
I'm
it.
not taking nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not a taker of things.
Really want an
Yeah, you
ice cream
are.
sandwich right now.
Oh my god, ice cream does sound
You have
delicious.
diabetes. I don't think you can have an ice cream sandwich.
It's called insulin. All right.
You can have
So-
an ice cream sandwich. if
Nope.
you- Really?
Nope.
Yes, you can.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't research on diabetes.
Coach, I found out something interesting about you. You do some sort of verbal warm-up before the podcast?
Yes, because I have a wisp. No, sometimes.
It's amazing. It works really well then, because I had no idea you had a wisp.
No, sometimes some words I say are really messed up.
Wisp.
Like I can't really say Sally sells seashells at the seashore. It fucks up halfway through.
What's the verbal warm-up? I want to do it.
Just like things that rhyme or things that made up words that rhyme.
Anything that rhymes.
Yeah, so go ahead. Rhyme, time, lime, dime, chime. Chime.
Fine.
Sign.
Lime time.
Sublime.
Yeah.
Subliminal
You gotta say it
bomb.
as fast as possible.
I can't think.
Lime, dime, time, come around.
I can't think
Corona?
that fast.
I think you just said Corona.
Or you just think of a math equation.
So do you do this over your house and then walk over here, or do you do it while you're walking over here?
Both.
So if I were to put a camera up outside, I would catch you walking across the front going rhyme, dime, shime, shalom, dime, ba-do-bime, ba-dime, bime.
Something like that.
That's the best thing ever.
Wow.
You do anything like that, Duracell?
Nope.
I usually drink a cup of coffee.
I don't drink
No,
coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Today
I
I-
have 5-hour energy.
I'm just drinking my coffee on the,
So I'm gonna
on the
get
podcast.
cancer.
Hold on, listen. It's ASMR. I think you can hear it.
Ew. I only heard like the clink sound of
Yeah,
the
and it was
Yeti
like-
to your teeth.
Yeah.
I didn't teeth it.
You didn't teeth
I
it?
didn't
You're a
teeth it.
teether, aren't you?
All right, well, what are the segments for today?
Well, Covididiots, welcome once again. Where so far none of us have corona. We're living in a post-corona, non-corona-esque positivity.
Did you know Kansas has no cases?
What? That's not true.
No, that's not true.
No, it is.
No, that's
Austin
old.
lives in Kansas.
Austin lives in Kansas.
Damn, Austin.
Someone, do you have your device
My
besides
device?
this device?
Yeah.
The Google cases in Kansas. That's got to
At
be.
least
a thing.
where Austin
Okay.
is.
So let me get this straight. You introed the show because you're like, let's try something different, and then you immediately was like, what's the agenda? You had no actual intro other than
No.
okay.
Just wanted to be the first one to say words on air.
No, I'll tell you what I wrote down on the agenda, and then I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I wrote. Are you ready?
You okay there?
It's really funny what I wrote. I wrote farts are the best.
All right.
I did look, but
Wow.
I have no fart
All right,
topics.
there's 200. There's 231, Coach.
Hold up.
I wrote farts are the best, but I have no.
The peak was let's see, 315 on April.
That's not that
24th.
many though for the whole state.
Yeah, but they still have some, so he's wrong.
Well,
I guess where my boy Austin lives.
Coach
Yeah.
is wrong.
Because-
He's not a very smart person.
He doesn't have any cases.
there are
where
parts
he is.
of there are counties in Texas that have no cases.
Yeah.
Like where?
Like the further away you get from the metropolitan areas, like right outside Bastrop,
Smallville?
Smithville, they have like 6, but just past that, before Houston, there's counties that have none. Cat Springs, that's not a county, but I can't think what county it's in.
You know, we got a grape soda there one time
In Smithville?
before Smithville.
What's right before Smithville?
Are you saying Smith Bill?
Well,
I can't. I told you.
There's a Buc-ee's there, but it's in Bastrop.
No, it's not the Buc-ee's. It's like a gas station.
You know they sell grape soda lots of places, right?
very hard to
they
narrow
actually
down.
don't.
Anyway, back to the agenda. I wrote down farts are the best and then forgot to write the rest of the agenda and then decided to remove the fart segment. So our agenda is farts are the best, but we have no fart topics. It's all going to
So,
be
farts are the best.
farts are the best. I just wanted to, let's just close. You know what? Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys later. It's been the best ever. No, I do have all Corona-based topics. And here's the thing. I tried to do it because I wanted to do find some comedy in the Corona, really.
Okay.
And so, you start with comedy. You start off with death.
Yeah.
So
Especially in
there-
Iceland.
So zoos, we mentioned this, but I have some more information now.
Mhm.
Zoos are feeding their animals to each other in the Corona crisis.
What the fuck?
Coach's face.
Yeah. But we talked about this last
That's
podcast.
so fucked.
Oh my God, I wish I'd taken a picture of you just then. You're really upset about this.
No, like that's so fucked.
Look at the picture they have
Like-
on the thing. It's 2 seals.
Yeah, right. Like
Wait.
imagine you have like a
that's
barracuda, and it's like a family of barracudas, right? A barracuda fish,
Then just a bear.
and then all of a sudden, a seal gets hungry, and you're like, little Jimmy can go in there.
Little Jimmy. You named the barracuda, little Jimmy?
Barracuda.
If I ever get a pet
I know,
barracuda.
that's all I'm thinking in my head.
Barracuda.
If I ever get a pet barracuda, I'm naming him Little Jimmy. And now I want a fucking pet barracuda. Can you even... What kind of body? I mean, saltwater, but I wonder how much room they need.
What do you mean saltwater?
Barracudas are from saltwater. They're the
Yeah.
ocean.
You're right.
They're also pretty deadly from what I understand. If 80s movies have been correct about anything, it's that I'm going to die from quicksand or a barracuda.
Or gonna get killed by the predator.
I've
Or
never
the
even
predator.
seen quicksand.
I actually have been stuck in
I
quicksand.
honestly don't believe quicksand is a
No,
thing.
I was stuck in quicksand once. I was a Boy Scout. We were
Okay.
on a camp out. My friend Billy Fast and I,
Billy Fast.
his name was, I
he
swear
fast?
to God, that was his name. He was super
Was he
quick.
No,
fast
no,
as
no.
fuck?
There's some really cool names. Like when I was a kid, my parents put me in a camp, and I met this kid named Tank. Like, that's his
Oh.
legal name, and then another
Wow.
kid named Seven.
That's like Prince's legal name last week is actually Prince. I think that's great.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
No, we went camping and we were going to just cross this little river, and right where you would normally cross, it was muddy, and we're like, oh, it's just muddy, and it kept getting deeper, and we got to about our ankles, and we tried to turn around, and that was it. Like we were up to our knees, and then we were up to our waist. Our parents had to come get us, pull us out with sticks. They were so ticked. I didn't bring a change of clothes except for the Boy Scout uniform. So my mom's like, now you have to stay in the tent in your underwear all night. You can't go out and play. And so me and Billy Fast were in our tents, confined where our clothes dried, and we got stuck in quicksand.
And so you were in tents with underwear together.
I wasn't in his tent.
I know there's always some
Separate
kind of
tent.
weird
Yeah,
Boy
guys.
Scout story.
You said you guys were in the tent together.
Hey,
No,
but at
we
this
weren't.
age, he's younger, so it's just
I'm gonna,
experience.
That's
I'm
when
gonna,
you found out
I'm
he
gonna
was
put.
out of the closet.
You know what? I found out the essential oil that will calm you guys down. It's called chloroform, and I'm going to use it.
I heard that's every
Christ.
girl's weakness.
Every girl's weakness.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the
That's
one to
what
worry
Bill
about.
Cosby thought too.
So bad.
So horrible.
Anyway, so faced with disrupted supply chains of food and steep revenues, or the revenue from the zoo was declining,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were like, what are we going to do? And they realized, well, the longer that the lockdown continues, the more dire financial situations were becoming for the zoos. So there's one in northern Germany, and now I've read about it in a couple places in the States.
Is it in the U.S. too?
I've read, I think the Bronx Zoo had to do it with some of their smaller, like some of the fish got fed to, like, just fish got fed to like
Oh.
some of the, but here they have 100 animals, 100 or 700 animals, 100 different species. And they actually drafted up a plan that got passed by the director to feed some of the animals to some of the other animals. So, they have things like there's a 12-foot polar bear, sorry,
12-foot
a
polar
polar
bear?
bear named Vitus. Yeah, it says 12 feet. I did read it right.
That's a cool name.
They wanted to.
Vitus.
He's the biggest animal there, so he would be slaughtered for meat for last. So they basically made like a pyramid chain. Yeah,
Oh, so smaller getting fed to the bigger.
yeah,
You gotta kill the rabbits.
The rabbits.
yeah. They got to kill the rabbits. So let's see if it actually says where they
fish.
fed anything to anything.
Barracuda.
But yeah, it
Dude,
seems like
that's
the
all I'm
fish got
thinking.
fed to the other animals, and then like some of the birds or lizards that snakes would eat, like that kind of thing. They just fed them.
Yeah.
Wait,
Fed
hold
each
up,
other.
hold up. What type of food do snakes eat?
Lizards, frogs, maybe birds, rats, mice.
So they're 100% not omnivores. They're
They're not going to have a salad if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
You ever had
What?
Wouldn't that be great if snakes were vegetarians?
that's all I could think about. I was
Vegetarian snakes is all you can think of.
No, like I had
you
a
get
question.
stranger and stranger the longer
No,
I know you.
I had a question, and I was just like thinking in my head, and I was like, I've never really seen a snake
eat a salad?
like any kind of, but like they live in the forest, So I was just
So there's just salads. You know what one time my wife told me? And
What?
to this day we argue about it. She swears that she saw a bunny rabbit
Yeah.
in our front yard eat an earthworm. Like dig it up and eat it. And I'm like, bunny
What?
rabbit? I don't think bunny rabbits are meat eaters.
I've seen a rabbit eat what's the little things, the grubs? Little,
Well, I googled it, and they will eat those. They will
Yeah.
eat worms and stuff. I just didn't know that a rabbit would eat anything like that. I thought they were like, foragers of herbs and spices.
well, think of it this way: once a rabbit gets a taste for it, and they just keep going for them, and then they're
you know that's the plot to Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right?
tis but to scratch.
It's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit that like kills everyone.
He got a taste for earthworms, and he was like, "Now it's human flesh. It's going down."
What? No, that would
Oh,
take
that's
so
not
many.
that wasn't your point.
No, but that would take so many years before advancing to humans.
I feel like you eat one earthworm, you're ready to eat a kid. That's it. You just jump straight to like mammals.
Okay, child predator.
Like for real. No, cannibal.
Suck. Oh, Jesus. All right, so here's 19. We're done with the zoos, right?
Yes.
We understand that the...
It's really fucked.
My takeaway from the zoo was that there's a polar bear who's king of the mountain in fucking Germany. He's like, I will outlive you all. Bring me my salads.
Salads? They don't eat salads.
I don't think they eat salads.
I mean, I think this polar bear is
Fish.
getting like served up whatever he wants. He's
Human.
12 foot tall.
Kobe beef.
Little Kobe
Yeah,
beef.
Kobe
is
beef.
that a Kobe joke or no?
No, I wasn't trying to, but I thought of Kobe after I said that, and I kind of felt sad about it.
All right, you got to stop that thing. I don't know why it does that.
I don't know how to work your iPad.
Double click this and then get rid of that.
You gotta swipe down and pause the music.
Just pull that off. I don't know why it's playing that. We got to figure that out. It seems like the longer you let it sit,
Can I have the soundboard?
you can swipe it down and just stop it right there.
Oh,
There you go.
yes, finally, I don't have the soundboard anymore.
Took it straight from you. All right, moving along now.
I don't
Here's
know.
19 cringe-worthy things people have actually done in the midst of the pandemic.
The mitts.
The midst.
Mitts.
It's a hard word to say. Midst. Right in
You're
the
a
midst.
Hey, spell silk.
S-I-L-K.
Now, what do cows drink?
Water.
Fuck you.
Here's a picture where a school, they blocked off the common area to encourage social distancing,
Yeah.
but then everybody just gathered outside the common area.
Let me see.
So like they blocked off like a quad or a courtyard where they would normally have lunch, and they made the other areas smaller, but people still had to be in there. So they just like doubled up how many people could be in there. It totally backfired.
People are stupid.
People are really dumb. Here's a person who tried to sanitize their money by running it through the microwave.
I've seen that before, yeah.
What?
Money's one of the dirtiest things on earth. They say that if you test a $20 bill, any $20 bill that has traces of cocaine on it, which I find kind of funny.
Really?
They say this.
So I can snort a $20 bill?
I think you'd have to snort a lot of $20 bills, which is kind of what cocaine is, right? Snort this $20, snort that $20. I had a
I
friend.
wonder what's the most used bill to snort.
Well, I think it's 20.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
makes
why
sense.
the thing's on there. My broke ass would be $1. Anybody got $1? I got to snort this $60 worth of cocaine I just bought. I had a friend in high school who broke his arm. He got his arm for his
Is this a joke
sling.
or is this a
It
real
was
thing?
really, he had a sling for his cast.
Yeah.
His mom tried to microwave it.
Try to microwave the cast.
Yeah, and it caught fire and burned the microwave up and almost burned the house down. And then they're so cheap, she made him wear the sling anyway. So he had this burned up half sling. Oh, he wore to school
That must
every day.
suck.
Oh, it was good times.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I love
now
making fun of disabled kids.
Here's a guy who wore rubber gloves to protect himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then took off the glove, put the glove in his mouth to check his phone.
What?
Yeah. This guy votes, has a driver's license. Walks
That guy
among
probably
us.
supports Trump.
He probably touched everything in the store too. This person ate straight out of the bag of Doritos with his gloves on. So shopped with the gloves, touched everything,
And then touched everything. and
bought the
ate
Doritos, popped them open, quickly ate all of the Corona.
I don't use my fingers for chips sometimes, man. I just like open the bag and then.
Thank God you said that. I didn't know what you used for the chips.
I thought you were going to say your feet.
I thought you were gonna
'cause
say your feet,
You're like a
too.
real feet guy.
I've seen you do some monkey shit with
Yeah.
your feet.
Listen, 20
Not a
minutes a day
racist
with your
joke.
feet and you'll have the dexterity of a monkey in 2 years.
What? Say it again.
20 minutes
A
of
day.
using your feet a day.
Yeah.
In 2 years, you will have the dexterity of a monkey.
Is that all it takes?
Yep.
So if I open bananas for 20 minutes with my feet, in 2 years, I'll be walking around working
Well, it's not really 20 minutes a year or 2 years. It's more like, I don't want to do that.
20 minutes a
math.
day.
20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
For
20 times
365.
I'm doing it.
365.
I'm doing it now.
20 times 365.
Yeah, one of our dogs just came in and sat down quietly. That's
Oh,
nice.
wait, nope. Because you have to do times 2 because it's 2 years. So 14,600 minutes.
So if I dedicate
104
myself
days of summer
14,000
days.
minutes, in 2 years, I could have hands that are also feet.
No, you just have
Feet
the
that are also
dexterity.
hands.
No,
Yes,
you-
yes.
Yes.
I've seen monkeys do some badass shit.
Yeah.
Again, if 80 movies are anything to believe, monkeys are
Planet
badass.
of
Yeah,
the
they
Apes.
shit
Right.
their hands and they throw it at you.
Saw one of those motherfuckers take a tank.
Yeah, they'll steal your tank right from you. Those were, you could go, I think some of those were in the 60s, the 70s, the
2000s.
80s, the 2000s. There might have been one in the, I don't think there was, I think the 90s might have been the only decade without a Planet of the Apes movie.
Why?
No.
Because I can't think of one.
2010.
That's
We're talking about the 90s,
1990s.
smartass.
I'm sorry, I'm soaking lost.
You're soaking?
Soaking?
See?
You
Is
like
that so and
that's
fucking
why you-
together?
See?
Oh,
See.
so fucking.
Yeah, he just
So
combined
fucking-
it. Soaking. That's
No.
pretty good.
Sofa?
So fucking.
King.
Yeah, Sofa
Lost.
King.
Lost?
Guys are weird.
I don't know, but here's somebody who posted a meme that
Really?
he thought was all of the outbreaks of the coronavirus, and it was based on cities, and he went to blame it to cell phone towers. It's actually just a map of all the major cities in the United States. Like
What?
there's no different. He
thought
thought
where all
that
the major corona
yeah,
cases
he
were?
misread the map, but posted it, and it went viral, and everyone's like, "You're a dumbass."
Dude, some people are just so stupid. They don't deserve phones in general. Like, so dumb.
Someone just
Yeah.
touched me under the table, and it was really weird. Now my pants are wet.
It's probably one of the dogs.
Something I would say. Well, the dog's down there. Who knows what's under that table? I don't go down there.
Coach, are your feet wet?
I don't
He
even
uses
have
his feet as hands. Did you open a soda or something with your feet?
Sure, yeah, of course.
I believe that you.
Oh, never mind. It was one of the dogs. She just went that way.
Oh, there is a dog down
Yeah, she
there. I
licked my
told you
leg.
we got to stop collecting. When this pandemic's over, I'm gonna just open the front door. I'm gonna let all the hounds that we've found out. Also, if you keep, if you're one of those people who has let your dogs go for us to find, fuck you. You suck.
Yeah.
Stop just letting dogs go. All right. Here's a notice to occupants of flats. This guy says, to help with social distancing, please walk on the right-hand side of the stairs and walk on the left-hand side of the stairs coming down.
Doesn't everyone do that regularly?
Yeah, this is a notice of nothing.
Did you know that it's impossible to walk backwards down a set of stairs?
I can do it.
No, it's
What do you
impossible.
mean it's impossible?
No,
If
he's
you're
right, 'cause
walking
your heels are
downstairs,
just like-
no. If you're walking downstairs backwards, then you're just going upstairs.
Okay. Okay. Also, people
because
are.
if you're walking backwards, you're going downstairs.
But you're facing upwards.
You're still going down.
No,
Yes.
impossible.
You're a dumbass.
No.
Next question.
No. Explain.
I don't even understand.
You're going down.
If you're
Just because
going-
your face
Look how
is
the
facing
stairs-
this way.
No matter which way you face, you're always going up or down the stairs.
Yeah, but you're still going down the
Wait, if
stairs
I'm
if it's
walking
backwards, even though your face
it's
is
impossible.
facing
going
that way.
down. I'm going down the stairs.
No, you're looking
He's
up.
saying
towards
you're going
stairs and
up because your face is facing the top of the stairs.
My direction is decided on my direction, not where my eyeballs are.
stairs. No.
Speaking of other stupid shit, did you guys hear about Trump saying to inject
Oh, yeah.
yourself with cleaner?
Yeah, I heard
What?
about that.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
Like 25 people.
Hold on, I got
We're like
30 people in New
30
York
people, yeah.
were sent to the ER.
They inject themselves with like bleach and all that.
For actually doing it. Let me see if I can find the. Let me find the.
Coach is so disappointed.
I'm going to find the thing here. Let's see. This is when he said it.
Supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And I think you said that has him in check, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds...
All right. So there he is talking about.
Well, I bet homeless people are very happy.
Why?
Got a lot of heroin needles laying around.
You use those to inject the disinfectant?
Yep.
So here's the
That
thing.
wouldn't make them happy. That would kill them.
They don't care. They're homeless.
I mean, they might die happy. I don't know.
I mean, heroin
think
kills them.
But I think the disinfectant would be a horrible death. I think you would die clean,
like you're
but
burning,
horribly in
body
pain.
burning.
Yeah. No, so when I say New York City, the day after Trump said that, 30 people went to the ER having in some way tried to inject whatever disinfectant. Now
So dumb.
there's memes everywhere with like people eating Tide Pod mints.
Oh no, that's been around.
Oh yeah,
But now they're like mints, and it says like Trump recommends. Like they updated the meme, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then it says there's one that was you know how Mountain Dew,
yeah.
like a can of Mountain Dew, somebody put over the Mountain Dew. What's it called?
Which?
Clorox.
Oh.
Now, Mountain Dew now owned by Clorox, and it's like,
That's bad.
That's horrible.
yeah.
If you could drink a disinfectant, what would it be?
If I could drink one,
Yeah.
And,
I don't know. But now I'm worried. We played that thing about Trump. You think the government listens to this? every time we bring up the president or anything
And
about
our episode did get taken down that one time.
Yeah, we did get
Coach.
censored. We did get censored. Don't repeat it. Do not say what you said again.
So tempting.
But we did get censored. If you want to know what Coach said, don't contact me. I'm not ever telling you. People did hear it though.
The
I think
FBI agent's
18
always watching.
people heard it before it got taken down.
That's it. Well, those 18 people are very lucky.
I think currently right now the podcast people, both Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and Podbean, they're curating the list, trying to see if there's anybody who's doing not what we're doing, but to be helpful about actually getting facts out.
Wait, so what do we have more listeners on?
Most people listen on
iTunes?
podcasts through iTunes, but we have some pretty solid listeners on YouTube, which is funny because on YouTube we don't have video. We just have the audio, but I have regular people who
They're
listen to YouTube. They leave content.
They leave comments?
Yeah, they leave comments. And then I have a couple on Spotify. Same thing. They're pretty regular Spotify people.
Yeah.
And then Karen was telling me she had an idea that we should be on TikTok. And I'm like, how does that work? She goes, well, I'll just take the funniest things you say and put the picture of what you're saying and just play the video clips. And I'm like, if you want to do that, you can do that on TikTok if you want. She'd have to create it.
TikTok is visual.
You know, she wants to take a picture of of the picture I showed you a minute ago of the guy who microwaved his money. She would take that picture and put it on TikTok, but the audio would be us saying, a man microwaved his money. Do you want to know more?
But it's videos, not pictures.
It would be a video. It doesn't matter. You can put a picture up and put it in the video stream and it plays like a video.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So she might do that.
I forgot what our YouTube channel's name was.
It's Adam Trout.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, my own thing. And if you look on there, I've got a lot of, I used to make rap videos.
Sure.
What the hell is this? It says the government is calling me. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Please hold for the Vice President of the United States of America.
Oh, the fuck on. I told you guys this was going to happen.
I blame you, Coach.
I got goosebumps. How long do we hold?
Hello there.
Mike? I just called the Vice President.
Excuse me?
Mike. I mean...
You're not calling me Mike.
No, sorry. I
You
wasn't...
don't call me Mike. You call me Vice President
Yes. No,
of the
absolutely.
United States Mike Pence. You understand?
Absolutely.
Who am I talking to?
This is Adam.
Who am I talking
This
to?
is Coach.
Okay? Well, whatever your name is not important. What is important is you refer to me as Vice President Mike Pence, or Vice President Pence will do as well. I prefer that, actually. The familiar is not something we're going to do here.
Yes, sir, Mr. Vice President Pence. Sorry about that, Mike. I mean, Vice President Pence.
I'm a very busy man. What is this about?
I think we played a video clip of Trump talking about injecting disinfectant, and then you called
You mean
us.
President Donald J. Trump of the United States of America.
Sorry, I screwed that
Slightly.
up again.
You refer to him as President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
What if I don't want to?
Okay. This phone call is going to end very quickly. Who am I speaking to, young man?
That was Coach.
Okay. We have a file on you. Just know that. Now, listen, I'm going to get down to business here. What I would like to talk about is the importance of a human life. I think we all agree that human life is important, don't we?
Mostly.
Slightly.
A little bit.
Okay, then. Well, here's the deal. Have you ever seen an aborted fetus?
Yes.
Usually.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something about an aborted fetus. It is the ultimate in waste. It is death, it is murder, it is horror, and it is a human life snuffed out before it ever had a chance. Now, I brought someone with me today. Is that okay? Do I have your permission,
It's
Mr.
your
Coach, or whatever your name is?
Yes, absolutely. You have our permission to do as you wish.
Well, I brought someone with me. Now, this is a very special person alive that I rescued. He is an aborted fetus, but he has survived, and his name is Larry. And I would like to introduce him now. Larry, please say hello to the good people. Hello!
Hello, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Larry has trouble speaking
God bless
because
him.
he's not fully developed.
God bless him.
As you can well imagine, when his mother had him forcibly removed from her insides, and in the most violent way, fortunately, we have people on the inside, and we saved his life.
You have
Now,
people on the inside of his mom's uterus?
Like tiny people?
something like that, yes.
Are they shrinkies?
Now,
Like
Is
the
this
little
a
people
humor
from
show?
like the little people from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? The Oompa Loompas?
I mean, are we Oompa Loompa size? Or are we
well,
talking
actually,
about
you're not
Oompa?
far off, young man.
Oh.
You are not far off, young man.
We're talking
Oh,
Ant-Man?
He says you're not
who
far
I have
off.
a lot of
Far off?
respect for because they are hardworking little people.
Shrinkies.
And if you know, I come from the great state of Indiana. We have little people there that work very hard.
Shrinkies.
And that's what the Oompa Loompas do.
Shrinkies.
Oh.
Now, I don't mean to be on my high horse, but I would like to get back to the topic at hand. And
All
little Larry here is, well, oh, Larry, are you okay? He's making a bit of a stain. Wherever he goes, he leaves a stain.
What is
He
the
does
color
this
of the
because
stain?
He does not have skin on his body.
I knew a hooker like that one time. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Mr. Vice
No, you
President
shouldn't have.
Mike Prince.
But I'm going to
of the
pretend like I
United
didn't
States.
hear it because I have something to say to the good people that listen to your show.
Yes.
Okay?
All of them, you have their full
Let
attention.
me ask you this. You have two young men on there or one?
There's two fine young gentlemen right in front of me.
What are you,
Okay.
gay?
Are you glad to be alive?
Are you answer the Vice President of
Yes.
the United States?
If you
Define.
were, if your mother had been like so many mothers out there and had you aborted, you wouldn't be here, would you?
No, but I would respect her decision.
You wouldn't. That's not a decision. That's a murder. Now,
I disagree.
during this time of Corona chaos, which we've got firmly in hand, is the time to be reflecting on the importance of life.
That
I
makes a
talked
lot
to
of
Mother
sense.
last night, and she was adamant that I mentioned this. If Mother was to ever be impregnated again by me, and for some reason
You all heard that,
that
right?
pregnancy
Yeah.
had a high risk of leaving her dead, she would want me to go forward with that delivery because there is nothing more precious than a young human life. Now, Mother, who, by the way, makes the best brownies, but, you know, it's funny. She puts nuts in them, and I told her not to do that. And I know tonight we're supposed to meet at a late-night service. Larry, we're going to go to a service tonight. Is that okay, Larry? Help me! Larry, now
Is he
don't
saying
say
helping?
that.
I think he's saying kill me.
You don't mean that, Larry. Now think about it. You see, it's a beautiful day. The sun is, well, it's a beautiful day, and you're alive thanks to me and Mother.
If
I
my,
want to die!
maybe
Okay.
Larry shouldn't go to the service. Maybe Larry should seek immediate medical assistance.
We're going to put
Yeah.
Larry away in his box now.
And his
There
box.
There you go, Larry. Get in there.
How big
Okay.
is this box?
Now, I do want to ask you while I have you, because it's really rare to have
Certainly.
somebody.
I'm sorry. I've dominated, but I have a very important thing. I just can't stop thinking about fetuses. Now go ahead.
No, fetuses are important. Fetus lives matter. I just want to ask you about the president of the free world, the most powerful man on earth, Donald J. Trump, Mr. President.
Donald J. Trump, a very good man.
No, he's
Comparing him to God?
he's a very interesting Cheeto. Now, when you talk with him about injecting disinfectant into people's bloods, is that something that you have tried yourself or that you advocate we should do?
I've been doing it for years.
Oh, that
How do you
explains-
think
That
I
explains
have
a
a
lot.
healthy glow and appearance about me?
I thought it
I am
was
clean.
from having
I
sex
I am
with your
clean.
mom.
I am clean on the outside and I am clean on the inside.
It's all-
Most people, especially those that believe that a human life is not worth something, don't care about cleanliness. What is cleanliness close to? Next to the same as godliness.
Oh, that's
So
true.
yes,
I've
my
heard that.
insides are quite clean. Thank you for asking.
I've always wondered about your insides.
They are spick and span. Now, I would like to say one last thing, and then I've got to move on
Yes.
to Air Force Two, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with Air Force Two. It's just as nice as Air Force One.
You got to get to number 2. You got to get to number 2. I'm not
What
going to hold
about
you.
Air
What about
Force
number
I've got to
51?
get to number 2 here. So, I want to say one last thing.
Speak your mind.
I was speaking with Mother before I came on,
The brownie.
and
Person.
she believes that it's absolutely important that we stress this point. If Mother was to be raped by 6 or 7 men, they could be black men, they could be white men, it doesn't matter. They could have large members, it doesn't matter. If she was to be raped repeatedly, a bunch of them with tight pants, it doesn't matter.
What?
That child is precious and will be given every chance to live.
I agree. That child is very special.
That's multiple.
Well,
Thank you, gentlemen. I hope you have a lovely day.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
been nice talking to you. And remember, one day we will all be clean.
okay. And that's what happens when you play Trump things on YouTube.
I thought we were gonna be in trouble, but he just talked about fetuses the whole time.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I
Did you see my phone? It just said government. Didn't even say like White House or like we just said government.
Larry wants to die.
he had a fetus.
You like my hooker joke with the vice president?
I laughed a lot.
I feel like when the vice president called you, he wasn't listening to us. I don't think.
Yeah,
No, I don't think he was.
He just had to talk. I'm a little
Why
bit,
fetus? Like, why bring up fetuses?
That's his thing. He's all about it.
He doesn't like abortions.
He's anti-abortion. He's pro-life, I believe that's called.
I'll leave it at that.
He's going to keep little Larry in a box for as long as he can
I don't
keep
know how
in a
little
box.
Larry, like how big
I don't
he is.
think. Yeah.
Like, is he just like?
I don't know. I don't know.
No skin.
That's the most disturbing phone call I've ever taken. And creepy. I actually got goosebumps when the phone rang because we were just talking about that.
What's even weirder is just the fact that he had a fetus with him.
Next time I see Pence on television, I'm going to look for the box.
Yeah, he's like in his pocket. You think?
A box?
No, it's
Yeah,
definitely he's
I feel
definitely like a shoe
well,
box.
I feel like
No.
he's bigger than a shoe box.
No.
It's got to be like a bowling ball size box.
Bowling balls don't come in boxes.
Have you bought a lot of bowling balls?
No, I just know most bowling balls don't come in boxes.
What do they come in?
Bags.
No, that you take them
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what people
box
carry them
into
in.
the bag, and then you walk
They
with
don't
your
come from boxes.
bag to
I
the
think
bowling alley.
You need to like take a nap or something. Rethink this whole process.
I think.
I
Okay.
was really waiting for some sort of.
Hashtag free nipples.
Wow. It takes a bit to recover from a thing like that. I feel like.
Yeah, that was
What were
really
we talking
weird.
about before? We were talking about crazy
Hitler?
COVID.
Oh,
I think we were talking about Hitler.
6 million and one. Yeah.
Giddy.
No, we were talking about crazy COVID people.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Wait, what's the next thing we were gonna talk about?
I don't even remember. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, I know what it was.
Is it about Hitler?
No, it was. Well, there was a Hitler. Why do you keep saying Hitler? And why are you right?
Because I'm white. Sorry, that was really bad.
It was horrible.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Wow. All right, that really threw me off. Okay. De Blasio. What is he? The New York mayor, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's New York mayor. Mayor Bill de Blasio. Probably saying his name wrong. Now this is really funny. He set up a tip line where people could call and say, "Hey, I see somebody not practicing social distancing. If they're not wearing a mask, they're not doing it right."
What a
That's
tattletale.
a thing.
Yeah, you can call
Snitch.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
what a bitch.
But on the first day he had it open, you could text it. It was like a modern tip line. It was flooded with two things and not a single tip: penis photos and Hitler memes.
Well, there is a tip in there. A couple tips.
Maybe that's what people thought.
Yeah.
Send the tips.
Wait, are they even Hitler memes? Is that a thing?
What is a Hitler meme?
I'll look it up.
I can't think of a single Hitler meme. Coach, you got a Hitler meme in your head, don't you?
No.
You do. Just say it.
No.
Why? Duracell's gonna do it. He's crazy.
Yeah, go look up Hitler memes.
All right.
They're none any good.
So this guy ordered people to snitch on each other for violating social distancing rules, and they flooded his line
Oh, well, I found one.
with dick pics. You did?
Yeah.
Oh, it has dick pics, people flipping the bird, and Hitler memes. What's the Hitler meme you found?
Well, it's the most common one.
Wait. The most
Yeah,
common
I
one?
said glass of juice, not gas the Jews.
I've never.
Oh wow, I
how-
did not see that
Yeah.
coming.
Really?
Did not
Oh,
see that coming.
wow.
Did you just try to do a thing there too?
No.
I think you did.
What do you call a Jewish Pokemon trainer?
Oh, well, this is bad.
A Jewish Pokemon trainer. I don't know.
Ash Ketchum.
Oh my god, that's only funny if you know that Ash Ketchum is a Pokemon trainer.
No.
Like I don't
So
think
I
anyone
just
listens
found
to our
one where
podcast
I
knows
just-
anything about Pokemon.
I just found one where it's Hitler dressed as Anne Frank, and it says, "I promise, Mom, it's me. Tell me where I usually hide."
They're memes like this.
Yes.
My favorite
There's lots of them.
on TikTok. There's these memes where it's like
Oh
Anne
my God.
Frank's great grandson punches you in the face, and then you go back in time, and you're like, "Are you Anne Frank?" And she's like, "Yeah," and then you just like stomping your feet.
And this is Adolf
On the
Hitler is
ground?
the,
That's
is
pretty
the
funny.
best gamer of all time. KD of 6'1",
Oh my
or
god.
1 and 6.
You know who the?
Oh yeah, 6'1".
You know the.
Wait. A minute ago, you guys didn't know anything about Hitler memes, and now you just have all these Hitler jokes and memes just
Well,
ready.
I just looked it up.
Well, listen.
What's Coach's excuse? He's sitting there with no phone.
Listen.
just going off
the
his.
best hide and seek champion? Osama bin Laden, hands down.
Yeah, I agree.
He's dead though.
Yeah.
Best
but
hide and
it
seek
took a
Who's
champion.
the
long
best
time.
living hide and seek champion? Kim Jong Un.
My father.
Wow.
All right, so we've got photos of extended middle fingers. The mayor.
Why extended?
Extended, like you just extend the middle
You
finger.
do this,
Like
and then
is
you
just a fist.
like take a copy of this, and then you put it on here, and then you take a copy of this and put it on top of that. I was talking about the knuckles in my
So
finger.
it looks like they've all been texted to a special tip line. I want to see if we can get the number.
Very special tip line.
Yeah, really special.
Oh, so people think that is what you guys are saying, snitches. Like they're against it. That are against
Snitches?
snitching on their neighbors. So they
Yeah,
said
it's fucked.
we're going to flood this tyrannical overreach
with penises and Hitler.
And when they message them, no matter what they send, they get an automated message back. Hello, and thank you for texting NYC311.
Wow.
And then do I have any of them actually in here? And it just says fuck you. Yeah, so people are replying with fuck you. And here we go. To those turning in your neighbors and local businesses, you did the Reich thing. Like Third Reich.
I don't get it.
The Third Reich, Hitler's Third Reich. You did the Reich thing by turning in your friends and neighbors. It's a communist joke, Duracell.
That wasn't funny. And
I didn't
frankly,
say it
I
was-
wish you never made a joke like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Other profane messages included a photo of a bowl of gummy candies in the shape of a male genitalia and a sign that say
Gummy dicks.
Wow.
a sign that says eat a bag of dicks. That's so crazy.
I'm not a big fan of gummy dicks. I know they exist, though.
Oh, there's a picture of it. Eat a bag of dicks.
Hey, you didn't think they exist?
No, I didn't think there was a picture.
Just go look for erotic candies. Just type that
Erotic?
in on Google.
Oh. I don't want to type that into Google.
You'll find
thought you were
so
about
much
to-
shit.
Well, how do you know, Coach?
It's erotic candies on Google. What do you
Have
expect?
you just like experience this?
Well, also, if you Google black cocks, you'll find a rare species of chickens.
yeah, I know that.
You've had us. This is the second time you've had us try to Google black cocks, and I'm not falling for it.
Well, I did it last night.
I know
and
there-
nothing came up.
Wait a
It
minute.
was just
Whoa,
chickens.
hold
we
up.
were.
Take a step back there.
Yeah.
Did you
Wanted
know
to make sure.
another thing in Corona news? Did you know that Corona the beer is not selling?
Really?
Yeah. People are actually not buying Corona beer for fear of getting
Well,
coronavirus.
I saw a sign on a Corona beer one time. It says, "Don't worry." It was like, "Don't get the Corona from drinking
Oh,
Corona
it said
beer."
don't-
Hold on,
it said
I'll
don't
find
worry.
it. I'll find it.
Now there's a bean called the Corona bean, also not selling. People aren't buying Corona bean. Said
Huh.
here's a picture of the bean. Yeah, it's really kind of ridiculous what people think.
We should make shirts for people who didn't have corona and send it to them. And then once they do have corona, we got to burn the shirts.
Here's a person driving down the highway. Looks like Georgia. His
Georgia.
license plate says science, like a specialized license plate.
Yeah.
He's written on his window though, viruses don't exist. 5G equals death. Science.
5G equals death.
People really think it's the 5G killing people.
Well, you know the 4x4, whatchamacallit, trucks thing? What are they called? Sorry. My mind's blanking. So
Truck
hard.
things?
You know how it says 4x4 on the side of trucks?
Yeah. An off-road truck?
Yeah. So I've seen these memes of people going around putting equals 16. And they've just been doing it to like a whole neighborhood got really like annoyed with it.
Yeah.
To the point where they all sold their trucks and started buying like G's and Honda Civics and shit like that.
Speaking of trucks, did you guys see when you walked over here, did you see that I bought a new truck?
Yeah,
No.
I like it.
You walked right by it. You didn't notice?
No, I saw it.
I personally think
It's pretty white.
it is very white. It's pearl color, actually, they say.
That's not pearl.
My wife said that you can tell people who have good credit in a pandemic by all the dealer tags you see right now. If you have good credit, they're giving away cars.
Really?
Like, you get a car and you get a car.
Like
you get
Oprah?
They're just like Oprah. Oprah up in the
And
air.
you
I
get a
won't-
car.
I love Oprah. I'm so sad that her show went off air.
I mean, she was on the air for like 23 years or something.
Yeah, I know. It was a really good show.
Oprah was a really good show. I've watched like 3 episodes of Oprah ever.
I watch at least like 20.
I actually saw.
Maybe
the
more.
I give up. I
Definitely
can't
more.
find it.
What were you looking up?
Corona thing.
The beer thing?
Yep,
That was
couldn't
like
find it.
5 or 6 minutes ago.
Couldn't
You,
find it.
you've just been looking this whole time.
All right, here. I have an idea. Rock, paper, scissors me right now.
Okay.
All right.
For what?
For what? Yeah, what are we getting?
We'll see afterwards.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Rock, paper,
Scissors,
shoot.
Oh, it's so stupid. I'm so surprised that happened. Never mind.
We all did scissors and got coaches pissed.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing in the.
You did scissors too, dumbass.
I know, but that's like. The chances of that happening.
Let's do it again.
The chances of all of us picking the same
Why
thing.
are we rock, paper, scissors ring?
Yeah.
I know.
Is scissoring a word? Ha ha. All right, ready?
Shut up, you lesbian.
You know the chances of that are
All right,
literally
we're gonna
one
try it
in a
again. Let's
billion.
try it again, and don't do scissors. Nobody do scissors.
I'm going to do paper.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Rock, paper,
He's gonna do
scissors,
rock.
shoot.
Okay.
Wait, why'd you actually do paper?
Yeah,
Because I'm not doing scissors again.
what
That's
was
so
the point?
stupid.
And you want? Why did you want us to do that?
Just wanted to see how stupid y'all were.
That's the dumbest.
No, they say people who throw scissors first are the least intelligent.
You threw
people.
scissors first.
Yeah,
No,
you're at least
I
intelligent.
psychologically told y'all to do that.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
You're trying to make us think we're retarded when we're not.
No, you
No,
are
we're-
retarded.
Oh, we're retarded. Let's not pretend that we're not.
I'm kind of retarded.
All right, are you ready? It's time for the thing that we do that everybody loves.
Porn?
We do porn?
No. None of us do porn.
I didn't want to know that. Please tell me it's not with Karen. I swear to God.
It's time for the
I dressed up as Batman
question
last
of
night.
the week.
Yeah, I love this
Woo! Really going for it.
Oh, yeah.
song.
The question of the week this week is brought to you by Duracell, who's asked me this, I don't know, every day for last 14 days.
No, it's been like, I've asked you like this one time.
Nope.
And you never answered me.
You even asked me today.
You never
You even asked me
answered
again today if we could do it as a question a week tonight. You've asked me every day.
Nope.
All right,
Lies.
here's
I don't
the
know who
question.
you are.
Here's the question of the week. Are you ready?
Never met you.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
So serious.
Can I say it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's your question. By all
right.
fucking means, say the question.
How many? I actually don't know.
Hold on. Coach doesn't know the question, and there's been a lot of build up, right?
Yeah.
Here, go ahead, Duracell.
Now I have too much stress on me. I don't want to do it.
You have to do it.
Come on. Question of the week.
You can be quarantined with anybody. Who would it be?
James Franco. Oh,
What? That was so fast.
I was going to say a porn star or something.
no. James Franco's just seems
Franco?
pretty cool.
I agree.
Or Seth Rogen. Or Olivia Munn.
Okay. Well, there's Olivia Munn.
Seth Rogen would be fun as shit. I
Yeah.
think. They're friends. James Franco and Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Really?
Olivia
Jonah
Munn.
Hill.
Jonah Hill's good.
Yeah.
Is he fat or thin now? Like he was
He's
fat
thin.
and then he lost a bunch of weight, but then I saw him the other day. He was fat again.
No, he puts on, like,
Oh,
he's thin.
Kevin Hart. Ooh. Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know he's 78 years old?
You say that every
No,
time.
he's 83.
Every time we say
He's
Morgan
83?
Freeman.
Yeah, he's 83.
It doesn't matter how old he is. Every
Holy
time we
shit,
bring in
he's
Morgan
old.
Freeman, whether on the podcast or not, one of you yells out an age that he is.
He's old.
and then you
is
say
wild.
that. He's old. Quarantine with anybody. So how long is this quarantine? Just a day, a week, a month?
No,
how
the
long
regular quarantine we're in now.
Okay,
so 41 days right now.
41 days. And it can it be more than one person?
What are you trying to do?
Like
with
let's say
more
let's
than
say
one person?
Seth Rogen had a party and a bunch of celebrities were there.
I was thinking, what if I got quarantined with Pearl Jam in a studio for 41 days?
I would kill myself.
I would make a fucking album.
You guys are thinking of different. Okay.
We could make an album. I say Pearl Jam. Now, if I could be more than one person,
Kevin Hart. Oh, definitely hands down Kevin Hart. Kevin
Oh,
Hart, Chris
Dave-
Rock, and Tracy Morgan.
Dave Chappelle. That would be great. Quarantine with Dave
Seth
Chappelle.
Eddie
Rogen.
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle. At Eddie Murphy's house, which I've heard is quite the mansion.
Prince's house.
Oh my God.
Prince's house is owned by somebody else now. His family or somebody.
Hmm.
I like
Well-
it. Arnold Schwarzenegger would be good to be quarantined with.
No.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
Mm.
I've never seen a Sylvester Stallone
Seth
movie I
Rogen
didn't
and
like.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Because Ryan Reynolds comes with his wife, though. They'd be together probably. What's her name?
I have
She's
no
from The
idea.
Shallows. No, she's that.
She's the girl from The
the blonde
Shallows?
Lively? Blake Lively. Yeah, Blake Lively, I think,
Oh.
is his wife.
Oh,
Lucky.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Wonder Woman too. Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, but
Ah.
where?
What do you mean where?
I feel like he's got a bunch of different locations, and you don't want to get stuck with him in like some rinky.
The underground stripping thing that we talked about that one.
Oh,
in the water.
in the
Yeah.
water, underwater.
Oh.
No, I
Who's the guy that plays Rambo?
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones. Any one of the Rolling Stones, quarantine with them for 41 days, I would definitely make. I'm thinking
Are
of
y'all
how I
ready?
can make a record.
Are y'all ready?
I would stay with a couple
I think
of
y'all ready
artists.
for
Oh, Snoop Dogg. I'm done.
There you go.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
There you go.
Drop the
Snoop
mic.
Dogg.
We all agree?
Yeah.
Mm,
Snoop Dogg
Actually?
or Willie Nelson?
No, I want
No.
Snoop Dogg, Ryan Reynolds, and Seth Rogen in the same house, and I'm good.
That would be good.
no.
Mhm, I'm good.
Sam Jackson,
Yeah.
Ah,
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Oh, they're friends too.
Yep. And Seth Rogen.
You know,
I changed one of my.
And Adam Sandler.
listen.
Ah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you guys something. There's
Come
there's a 10% chance I could get Seth Rogen on this podcast.
10.
And we're not doing it?
Yeah.
Well, here's why. I have a friend of mine who's a comedian, who I'm not going to say his name, mildly nationally known. He lives in Vegas, but when he was coming up, he lived in Santa Monica, next door neighbors to Seth Rogen. And they're both trying to make it on the comedian circuit. It was before Seth was even known, right? That didn't end so well. It ended with them being more enemies, and if my buddy tweets anything about Seth Rogen, he comes back with "Fuck you, Greg." They
hate each other.
Well, yeah, they didn't get along, and it went to where they towed each other's cars.
Oh, really?
They egged each
It was
other.
like prank wars.
Yeah,
pretty
but it
much?
was like serious prank wars, and so I maybe could get my buddy to like reach out to him and say, "Hey, there's a podcast," and like we can talk about the rivalry.
Seth Rogen's
But
amazing.
he really hates Seth. Seth really hates my friend. So it's
Seth
kind
is
of funny.
Does he not like see any Seth Rogen movies? Because they're also
No,
good.
nope. He's done. He's
They're
out.
so
And I said, you
good.
blew a good chance because Seth was going up. You should have buddied him up. He was an asshole. Couldn't be friends with him. I'm like, wow.
If there's even a slight chance we can get Seth Rogen on this podcast,
I can
it
ask him.
has to happen.
He's also friends with Giada, the cook. I don't know her last name. She's a chef.
I just
Dude.
want to meet Seth Rogen.
Bobby Flay is the most famous cook I can think of other than Gordon Ramsay.
It'd be great to have Gordon Ramsay.
Where's the lamb sauce?
What are you now? An idiot sandwich, sir?
All right. Well, that was the question of the week.
What are you, a fucking donut?
I
love Gordon Ramsay.
I'm Adam Trout, and I told the president today that his little friend was like a hooker.
You mean his
Larry?
fetus?
Yeah,
His fetus.
his son, fetus Larry.
This is Duracell.
Yeah, what's going on?
This is Coach.
See you guys later.
This is Coach.
Stay safe. Don't get
Famous.
corona. We love you.
Sort of.